stuff, you guys? Welcome back to my channel if you are new here. My name is Khaki, and today we are going to be following up on the morning routine that you guys requested that I did a few weeks ago, and tonight we're going to be Today we are going to be talking about my night routine. I have filmed my actual skincare routine, and I will stick that in later on in the video, but first I'm going to tell you guys about sort of like my shower routine, because there are a lot of brave YouTubers who film themselves in the shower doing their routine. I'm not that girl. Just not that girl. So, we're filming in a new space, you know, elephant in the room. I just figured I would switch it up. I'm just using the natural light that I like so much, and I never get to show you guys the rest of this room. So this is all still the same filming room, it's just two different colors. So, I have soap on my hands. This is disgusting. The struggle! So anyway, now that my mouth tastes like shampoo. When I get home from work, my fiance usually takes care of the dog. That's kind of become this really great thing in my life because it frees up my time to be my time. Usually we have stuff all ready for dinner. I'm not gonna go into like what I eat because what I eat is weird. Like I just eat, like my digestive situation doesn't apply to anybody else, so there's really no point in talking about what I eat. That's stupid. Mainly I eat avocado toast because I'm just scared of getting a stomach ache. So anyway, I come home usually and the first thing that I do is I work out. And when I do a workout, I use this app called Asana Rebel, and it's a yoga strength kind of, it's like 23 to 29 minutes for the workouts, and usually during the week I will only do that. And then if I'm gonna do like a weekend one, I will kind of combine two sometimes so that I do like a full hour of a workout. It's fantastic. This is not sponsored or anything, but I do really enjoy it. I paid for it for a year up front, and it came out to like $4 a month or something, but I think it's more expensive if you do it kind of shorter term. But I really, really enjoy it. It makes my buns hurt, makes my arms look good, and I'm, you know, just trying to stay cute. Because I'm getting married soon and stuff like that, so plus I just like to stay cute anyway. So that is what I do kind of for a workout, and it makes me feel really good, plus I don't have to leave my house, which is my favorite because this weather is gnarly, and it's like 9 times out of 10 like the weather is gnarly, either too cold or too hot anyway, and I just get this like really nice peace of mind knowing that I don't have to arrive somewhere on time to do my workout, and that I'm not at the whim of the elements of like the outdoors. It's not, I don't run anymore, and so when I used to run, it was like I just had to like really put my game face on no matter what the weather was. It was like, oh god, you know, it's gonna be really cold, or it's gonna be really windy, or it's gonna be really hot, or it's gonna be really awful, like whatever. And now it's like I know what it's gonna be like because I can just work out in my house. So then a lot of people would be like, oh, okay, how do you like remove your makeup and all that stuff? Girl, I take a shower, okay? Like all these people who are just like, and then I use this oil cleanser. I do still use like an oil cleanser and stuff like that for my makeup, but like the best way to get your makeup off to like start so you don't have to use a ton of skincare just to like scrub your face off, getting your makeup off, is to just take a shower. And so I just take a shower. And then I actually use the mother dirt a lot of times, like on my like chest and my underarms and stuff like that, when I get out of the shower, because it's a really nice kind of like way for my psoriasis not to just like proliferate after I just sweated. So that's TMI. What I use in the shower, these bad boys are what I use for shampoo. If you are not new to my channel, these are not new to you. If you're new to my channel, these are the Function of Beauty like customizable shampoo and conditioner. I do have an affiliate code for these down below for I think $5 off if you want to try them, so check that out if you're interested in them. This is my second kind of try at getting like a formula to work for me, and like the first time was great, but these are even better. These are just a little bit more nourishing, plus they teal, and I like them very much. So I use just a very nourishing formula for these. I shampoo twice, I condition once, and ta-da! The other thing that I use in the shower, and this is so random, but I live and die by this thing. So this is not just a sponge, no. There's a whole bar of soap in here, and it's made out of goat milk, and I don't know, goat milk really seems to agree with my system inside and out. This is the best like exfoliating sponge slash formula of soap I've ever used, and I believe it's by a company called Rosie's Botanicals. It is out of like Panacea, Florida, which is really close to where I'm from. And when my aunt found them, like when she was, you know, staying in like Apalachicola, Florida or something, and she sent me one for Christmas like 3 years ago, I basically like called my mom immediately and I was like, you need to find the wholesale supplier for these and you need to sell them in your shop because they're incredible. And so now I have a supplier. My mom gets them wholesale. They're like $15 for this whole bar with the sponge and everything. and this is like a natural sea sponge from Apalachicola. But yeah, so they come in multiple like fragrances, and they're all really, really delightful. But my mom is able to get them at cost, and then she basically sends me one either for my birthday or for Christmas, and they last for freaking ever. They don't dry my skin out, but they also exfoliate my skin, which is really nice. I don't know about you guys, but like I'm always using something really quenching on my hair, and so I end up, or I'm self-tanning, and so you just really want to exfoliate when you're in the shower in a gentle way without, I don't know, body scrubs really annoy me in the shower because they always just like disintegrate in the water. Like I feel like I never get any use out of them. Like you just start scrubbing them, even like the, you know, the sugar ones or the salt ones or whatever, they just dissolve in the hot water. Like what's the point? So when you can use like a nice natural sea sponge, it's better, I feel like, or like if it's got a little bit of salt in it, it's better for your skin. It's more detoxifying, it's more anti-inflammatory. And so I use this kind of in the small of up here on the top of my back, where kind of like my hair will naturally start to sort of like clog pores at the bottom, at the base of my neck, because I will break out there just from using like heavy hair products. And then it's also great for like the psoriasis on my chest and for ingrown hairs on my legs and just the general annoyances of being me. And I really, really love this stuff. So obviously I have no affiliate code for this. This is like the weirdest, most random, like little like mom and pop soap situation, but I've been using it for years, and I will talk about it. I will talk about it. I will link it below. I almost don't want to talk about my lotion situation because I don't like it. This is the Hempz Pure Herbal Extract Triple Moisture Herbal Whipped Body Cream. Don't buy this. I get it really inexpensively at the beauty supply. I am a licensed hairstylist, and so I get everything at cost. This is one of those things that you can get at cost. I think it's like, you know, $9 for this entire bottle or something like that. You can go pay full price for it at like Ulta. And it's really thin. It doesn't do a very good job. I would rather use coconut oil or something like that than this, but I'm just kind of trying to work my way through it. And it's just easy because it's in a pump bottle. Like honestly, if I find a better lotion, I would just put it back in this bottle. I'm just kind of trying to work my way through it, but if I'm being honest, this is what I'm using. It smells really nice, but it's just really not like heavy enough. If you guys recommend like a really good body butter or something like that, let me know. It's not $1 million, because the one that I really like is by Aesop, but it's like for something this size, it's like $115. So I'm gonna have to wait till I'm rich for that. All right, and now we're going to cut to the part where I show you guys my skincare routine, and we're going to also cut to a very annoying voiceover, because voiceovers are they just kind of suck, but it is what it is. So get ready for my weird, reedy voice coming through your headphones in kind of an uncomfortable way. I'll try and make it as painless as possible, but I can't do these two things at once. Also, balancing your camera on your sink while you're trying to show your skincare routine, not gonna lie, it is not ideal. And so even though this was filmed on my G7X, it still kind of looks like it was filmed on a potato, so I'll do the best that I can, but mainly the idea is showing you guys the products that I use, because I'm really excited to share those things with you. I've been doing a lot of really fun stuff with my skin lately. So, roll the footage. Hey guys, so I've been starting with the L'Oreal Elvive Leave-In. It feels amazing on my hair. Been using that lately just because my hair is so stinking damaged. And then I go in with my Amore Pacific oil cleanser because I was actually wearing a ton of makeup today because I was testing a new foundation that proved to be a lot heavier than I had anticipated. So this is really good for breaking down the extra makeup on my face, but I like to double cleanse. So after a good face massage with a towel, then I go in with my Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser, and it can go kind of on your eyes, everywhere. It's really, really gentle, and it doesn't hurt or sting anything. And then I get carried away rubbing my face with a towel as usual because it just feels so good. But we're not done removing all of the makeup yet. Next is the Glossier Solution. It is a AHA, BHA chemical exfoliant, and it's super gentle as well. It is really, really nice. And I've been using it on a towel instead of a cotton pad so that I don't make as much waste. Then I go in with my Aura Microneedle Facial Roller, and it just kind of like aerates the soil of my face before I start with my skincare products. And the next skincare product that I go in with is the Paula's Choice Resist Intense Anti-Wrinkle Retinol Serum, I believe it's called, and it's really good for acne and for anti-aging. Follow that with the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Serum for brightening with vitamin C, and that is just a pleasure.
to apply to your face. It just instantly brightens, but then also it has long-term benefits. So you wake up with like prettier skin. So since it is winter time, I am still hooked on the Dr. Jart Ceramidin. This stuff is worth every penny. I'm obsessed with it and it just feels so, so, so good. My skin just absolutely drinks it up. And then the last step in my routine is always Mother Dirt, because this is going to put all of those peacekeeper bacteria on my skin, so as I sleep, anything that my skin decides to do is going to be beneficial. And last little touches here, I always go in with one of the GlossierBalm.coms before I sleep. I like waking up to nice plump lips from it, and then sanitize my Aura microneedle facial roller with some rubbing alcohol, always, always, before I put it away.
Dun 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 dun! And that is how I get the face that is khaki every day. So that is what I do before I go to bed every night. And then the main thing is, the last thing I hit my face with every single night is the Mother Dirt, because it just gives me peace of mind, because it makes me know that even though I might roll around with my face on my pillows and maybe touch my face in my sleep and stuff like that, I have insurance on all my bacteria. It's a nice feeling. So if you haven't watched that video where I talk about Mother Dirt, I'm just gonna link it somewhere, maybe down below or something, because it's a miraculous product. A couple of other things that I make sure to really like emphasize in terms of my skincare routine, especially at night, is clean your towels. I'm pretty bad about it, but like I use white towels so that it holds me accountable. It's just like, girl, that's dirty. Go wash that. That's full of bacteria, okay? It's not going to be helping your skin situation. You wonder why you're breaking out. It's probably because your towels are dirty. Clean your brushes. I love giving my brushes a bath, and then I just kind of like lay them in my kitchen window and let them dry. That's really nice, you know, sort of at least weekly routine that you should be doing, so that you can make sure that you're not just like constantly putting a bunch of dirt on your face every time you do your makeup. And then finally, I make sure that I wash my pillowcases at least weekly, because there is just something really gross about thinking about, you know, because I sleep with a pillow on my face, or at least I fall asleep with a pillow kind of like right here to just sort of like cover the light that might be coming through any windows or anything like that. I just need things pitch black. And so there's kind of a nasty thought of like your hair being on a pillow and that pillow being on your face, because like that's hair products. Hair products don't belong on your face and they will break you out. I would say that when I did hair, I got really bad breakouts because I always had hair product on my hands, and then I would end up touching my face, because you end up with like a hair clipping stuck to your face, and then you go, like you try to get the hair clipping off your face, and then you end up with hair product on your face. It's just this really nasty cycle. Also, I remember, this is disgusting, but I remember that like when I was doing hair, because of all the hair product on my hands, especially doing men's hair, because you end up with like pomade and stuff on your hands, you end up with like your steering wheel getting built up and your gear shift getting built up with hair product. Yep. Wasn't washing my hands enough. So it just makes you very conscious of the kinds of bad habits that could lead to acne inadvertently, and so I try and be really careful about that. I'm definitely not a germaphobe by any means. I don't think that it is like good for me to be a germaphobe, but I am definitely a hygiene person. I really like things to be nice and clean, especially when they're going to be coming in contact with my face. So those are just some of my recommendations on your nighttime skincare routine. That's my nighttime skincare routine and how I kind of prepare for bed. I would say that the other thing that I do when I'm going to bed usually is just try and retire before I go to sleep. So I know it sounds weird, but about 9:30 at night, I retire. I go and I just sit in bed and I do something. I either read, or I edit, or I watch some YouTube videos or something, and just let my brain unwind a little bit. Try not to stress myself out, but there's just kind of something about being up and about and sort of like trying to make yourself do a whole bunch of stuff all the way up until the moment that you go to bed that doesn't really work for me for making sure that I have the best sleep. So in order to ensure that I have the best sleep, I usually get to bed by like 9:30, and I go ahead and just kind of like chill for like an hour before I go to sleep. Beauty rest. It's very important. I drink tons of water. I've also been drinking my collagen water. Also, I found out that okay, so remember in my last video when I talked about the Dirty Lemon Collagen, and I was like, I don't know, it makes me a VIP, but my box is $20 cheaper. It's because I enrolled in a subscription service, which I did not realize, but kind of awesome. You get one box sent to you a month, which is not that crazy. You know what I mean? I was wondering, I was like, I don't know, do I want to drink this every day? Is that completely ridiculous? Like, that's starting to get really expensive. But if you do like a regimen of this, just like a 6-day burst of it once a month, you get to really retain the benefits, and that's kind of like what they recommend. So, been drinking my collagen, been seeing a great difference in my skin, so yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update on that. So guys, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. If you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, hit the button down below and subscribe. Would love it if you did. Let me know if you like this filming setup. It's weird, but I like it. I don't know, I think I like working with the natural light. The outdoors right now is very bleak looking. February in Austin is like February anywhere. It's just a friggin' nightmare. But it actually makes for really nice natural light for filming, so. Again, if you guys think this is cool, then let me know. I know you guys will, because you guys are so awesome. To the commenter who found me in an ad, someone is using my face, some company called Silk Beauty or something. Thank you. My viewers are so freaking awesome. Like the fact that you guys find that and then you tell me, and then she went and actually reported it to Facebook, because you guys are mind-blowing. You guys are so freaking cool. Like, I can't even believe how awesome, like, people I've never actually met in person, like, the fact that we can form that kind of bond on this level, on this channel, is just so awesomely exciting, and that is what keeps me making videos. What's burning? Something smells like it's burning. I hope nothing's burning. Am I having a stroke? Anyway, guys, that was long and rambly. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you